In this video, we're going to go through how to set up your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener with Alexa. Now, this process can be done extremely quickly and it's pretty simple, but there's just a couple prerequisites before you get started. One of them is that you have to have the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener added within the Smart Life application. If you haven't done this yet, you just need to follow the steps on the eKyro video that can be linked on our website, eKyro.com, for step 2, connecting your device up with Smart Life. The next one is that you have to have the Amazon Alexa app and you have to be logged in. You can see that I have my test account set up and ready to rock and roll, so that prerequisite is completed as well. The last one is that you just have to make sure that you have voice control turned on. You can do that by going into the garage door, selecting the settings icon on the bottom right, and then turning on voice control. Now, once you have those 3 things completed, you're ready to go, and all you need to do to add it to Alexa is select the dots in the top right hand corner. These may also be shown as a pencil icon. Both will take you to the same screen. Once you select that, you'll just select third-party control, which is what you use for both Alexa and Google Assistant. In this example, I'll select Alexa. It'll pull up a screen that allows me to tell it to link to Alexa. It'll swing over to the Alexa app and verify that I actually want to link it. And then if everything went correctly, you'll get a screen that says the link was successful. All you need to do is select done, and you should be able to both relink, unlink, or close that if there's no issues. One thing that is nice is that you can use this area of the Smart Life application if your Alexa app is having issues and you need to kind of reconfigure things. That can be found again through using the pencil icon or the 3 dots in the top right hand corner, and then third-party control. So now that we have it added, I'll jump over to the Alexa app, and I should start to see those devices getting added in. I'll select back, and I'll go to my devices. Now, it might take a couple minutes for them to start to populate within the Alexa app. It takes a little bit for the app to get configured to those specific devices. So what I'll do is I'll just close the app quick, I'll swipe it away, and I will reopen it and see if my devices have been added. So there you can see that I have the smart plugs and the garage door that were added within the Smart Life application. All of those got pulled over. The next thing that we need to do within the Alexa app is just enable a pin or set a pin so that we can actually open the device from Alexa. One of the things that Alexa and Google Home both enforced was that you have to have a pin to open the door. This isn't something that we pushed down, but was a requirement by both Alexa and Google Home. So the way to do that is to select Garage Door. And if it's still configuring and still loading, the garage door may not appear. So I'll give the app just another minute to continue to configure those Smart Life devices. And I'll kind of do the same thing. I'm going to close the app again. I'll reopen it and see if those devices are configured yet. So sometimes it might take a minute or 2 for the Alexa app to really get everything configured from Smart Life and get everything correctly pulled over. Here you can see that the recently added tag got added to all of those devices, and now if I select Garage Door, I can actually open up that settings panel. Once I'm in here, all I need to do is select Open by Voice. It'll basically tell me what this is doing. I select OK. I'll set my PIN as 1234. And now I am able to open that garage door device via Alexa or any of those Alexa controlled devices. So now that I have the garage door set up, I'm going to ask Alexa to open it. And one thing to note is that this light should toggle on. You'll hear the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener relay click when the garage door was toggled. So make sure you're listening for that to hear that Alexa actually is executing that command, and we'll move the sensors manually. Alexa, open garage door.
What's your voice code for garage door?
1234.
Opening. Hang on.
So there,
the garage door is open.
So there you saw that the light came on, and in that instance the relay toggled, which would have opened my garage door. Now, if I was curious what the status of my garage door was, I can also use Alexa to answer that question as well. It'll look at the device and tell me what the current status of the device is. Alexa, is my device garage door open or closed?
Checking. Hang on. The garage door is open.
So here you can see that the garage door is open because the sensors are separated. The eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener determines if the garage door is open or closed dependent on where the sensors are. So now I'll move the sensors close together, which would indicate a closed garage door, and I'll ask Alexa, is my device garage door open or closed?
Checking. Hang on. The garage door is closed.
So here you can see that after the garage door was closed, and I asked Alexa if the door was open or closed, it correctly stated that the door in this case was closed. So you can use the Alexa device to both open or close the garage door, or you can ask it to query the current status of your garage door opener. So now that we went through how you can add the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener to your Alexa device and control it that way, now we're going to go through how you can actually do a couple other fun things with the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener, Smart Life, all within the Alexa app. So we'll head back over to the Smart Life application, and we're going to jump out of this area, and we're going to focus on the Smart or Scenes area. Scenes are like automations or smart commands that you can do within Smart Life to execute a series of commands. So if I go down to the Smart or Scenes area on the bottom, you can see that I have options for automation or tap to run. An automation is something that would have some sort of trigger that would start a sequence or start some events, whereas a tap to run is where you can tap and initiate a sequence of events. So previously I created a tap to run, and with this tap to run, the objective of it was to open the garage door for 2 seconds and then stop the garage door. So this is what that tap to run looks like. You can see it says garage door action open, delays the action, and then garage door action close, which would actually stop the garage door after 2 seconds. And with that tap to run, we have that on our home screen, and that tap to run is what Alexa refers to as a scene. And within Smart Life, you can see that that scene is shown on top where it says open and pause. However, I can also use that scene or that tap to run within the Alexa application. Within Alexa, you can use those within the routines. So I'll go to routine. I will create a new routine. And in this case, I will use a voice command. We'll say do something as the voice command. And as an action, we'll go to Smart Home. We'll select Scenes, and I will select Open and Pause. So when I tell Alexa, do something, it should open and then pause or initiate the open command, which the eKyro opener will click, and then 2 seconds later it should click again, which would typically pause or stop the garage door after 2 seconds of opening. So I'll select save. It said it may take up to 1 minute for routines to be ready to use. And we'll give it a try. Alexa, do something.
Okay.
So here you can see it clicked once, it gave a 2 second pause, and it clicked again. And we'll do it one more time. Alexa, do something.
Okay.
So you can see there that that would have been a automation that would have started the garage door opening and let it open for 2 seconds and then stopped it after 2 seconds. So this is kind of something fun that you can use within Smart Life. You can create different scenes. You can explore these on your own. There's all kinds of different triggers that you can use or all kinds of different items that can be done within those scenes. And then you can pull those over into the Alexa app using routines, and you can use some logic within the application as well. If you wanted to disconnect the eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener from Alexa, that's very easy to do. We'll go back over to our Smart Life application. We would open our garage door, select the 3 dots in the top right hand corner, or this may be a pencil icon. From here we'd select third-party control, Alexa, and on the bottom you can see that we can either unlink or relink. The relink is something that can be used as a troubleshooting step if it's not working and you want to disconnect and reconnect that. As a final reminder, if your eKyro Smart Garage Door Opener isn't working, you have to have voice control turned on within Smart Life, right here, and you have to have a voice pin or voice code created within the Alexa app, which you can see here. Open by voice is turned on and voice code is enabled. You can always change the name of your garage door if you'd like to within the Alexa app, which would then change what you'd have to say to Alexa to tell it to open, close, or get the status of your device. And that's something that could be useful depending on if you have multiple garage door openers. Hopefully you found this video informative on how to control your eKyro smart garage door opener within the Alexa application, and how you can use routines, how you can query the status, and in general make your home a smarter place. Thanks for joining us today, and if you end up having any questions, you can always reach out to us at info@eKyro.com.